Hi everyone.
Hey.
I'm Tiffany.
I'm Maggie.
We're the Peppy Gel Girls.
Woo!
All right. So we are doing our favorite secret tips tonight on our manicures, and we really want to help you guys out. We have a lot of girls that ask us what our secret tips are, and you know, we're constantly always answering those questions. So if any of you guys that are joining on have blank nails and have the courage to tie into our feed with us, we'd love to add you onto this video and kind of walk you through a manicure. So we're going to let a couple more people sign on, and we're going to go through this again just to give everybody the opportunity, unless there's somebody now who wants to jump on with us, and we're going to kind of tell you all our favorite tips.
So we have a whole bunch of colors in front of us too, so as we wait for people to join that might have blank nails, if you guys would like to see a particular color on a nail stick so you kind of know what it looks like up close a little bit more, call out the color, and if we have it in front of us, we would be happy to show you the color. So if you want to pick a new color that you haven't seen or you're thinking about trying, mention it here and in the comments, and Tiffany and I will pick it out and show it to you on a nail stick. But Peppy Gel, we are, how old are we, Tiffany?
We are going to be 14 months old this month, so a year and 2 months. We just had our anniversary, which I know a lot of you guys saw. Hi Courtney, hi Mandy, hi Ashley. Love seeing you guys, Lady On. Hi, Dana. We are waiting for somebody awesome who wants to do a manicure who might need a little bit of help. And then, like Maggie said, we have all the colors in front of us. I know a lot of you asked about mixing colors or just simply want to see the colors up close. Let us know. Hi, Sammy. Hi, Amanda.
So name a color you'd like to see on a nail stick, but let's tell you a little bit more about Peppy Gel as we log on. Peppy Gel is an awesome product. I used to be a big time nail biter, and my nails would be short little stubs, or I'd have to get acrylics, and it would just, I didn't have time all the time to fit it into my schedule. So as you can see, these are my own natural nails, which is amazing. My nails are naturally weak still, so they're gonna stay weak underneath. But Peppy Gel allows them not to bend and for me to grow some beautiful long fingernails. So that's personally what I love about Peppy Gel. And it lasts 3 weeks, which is amazing. So you take the time to do your fingernails in your busy schedule, and then you get something that looks absolutely beautiful for a while. So that's my favorite thing about Peppy Gel.
All right, so we have a couple questions. Olivia wants to know what a good starter color is. That totally depends on you and what you like to wear every day. So if you're into neutrals, mediums, or darks, reach out to us and let us know, because we will let you pick. But a couple of our favorites, personally, I'm into the medium tone colors, and I really liked Unicorn Tears, which kind of goes on the dark side, and Marooned for my favorite mediums. What about you?
For my favorite mediums, I really like Forbidden Crush. That's a really nice, like, pink, sparkly pink. That's one of my absolute favorites. I also think that some of our lighter purples, like Razzle Dazzle, is really pretty if you're wanting like a lighter purple. I tend to go on a little bit more of the bold. That's my own personal like preference and style. So I have some favorite really bold, fun colors that I enjoy all the time.
Yeah, I have on Dragon's Breath. I put it on Tuesday. Let me see. Hold on. Let me get a paper here. You can kind of see it's a nice, like, sparkly red. It's hard to see. We have some bright lights on right now that kind of are giving an awful glare, but we are waiting to see. We got a bunch of more people on. Are any of you guys already buyers of Peppy Gel, struggling to do a manicure? Because we are here to help you, and we want to share with you guys our favorite tips to get the best outcome for your manicure.
So someone that would like to see Marooned and Scorpion Venom
side by side. Amanda, hey.
I have Scorpion Venom on, so we'll put Marooned on a stick, and then we'll show you my fingers compared to Scorpion Venom.
Okay, let's do both on a stick because it's a little bit different on the stick versus the nail. Here, I'll give you that one. Scorpion venom's right there. All right, guys, so we're gonna be doing this and we're gonna do our best to keep talking at the same time. Hi, Elise, you're still figuring out the process. Comment and let me know if you would be interested in having us add you onto our video, and then we will actually walk you through a whole manicure right now if you're interested.
Just grabbing more liquids, guys, sorry.
So this is different. It's a little bit different of a live for us tonight. Hi, Bryn. Definitely a little different with short. Yeah, at least it is a little bit harder with shorter nails, but after a couple manicures, you'll get it. They'll start growing out, and it'll be a little bit easier.
Let me kind of bring. It might be hard to see. It's a little hard to see. Scorpion venom. If I had to describe it, why Tiff is doing her dip, I would describe it as like a true blood red.
And
so
marooned
that's how I explain it.
Maroon's a little more purple. Hold on one sec before you start. I'm gonna hold them side by side. The light might be a little bit harsh and hard to see.
There you go.
But you can kind of see marooned has a little bit more of a purplish tint, and scorpion venom is definitely more of a blood red. So I just put 2 dips of marooned on a stick. Once you get to 3, it's a little bit harder to do, but I'm gonna do it. It's not gonna be perfect, but just so you guys can see side by side.
So Elise just says, I know you both have grown your nails, but it's definitely a little different with shorter nails. Well, Elise, I used to have short little stubs, literally, just no fingernail at all. So I know it takes some time to grow your fingernails. But I just challenge everybody to be patient. It takes time to grow them out. Then after probably 2 manicures with Puppy Gel, you'll be able to see your beautiful own growth coming on. So don't get frustrated. Don't give up if you're kind of hesitating ordering because you have short little fingernails. Definitely not a problem. Your nails will grow. It took me about 2 manicures to where I had some really nice length going on.
All right, Elise, did you, oh, you already did yours. Okay, I see it now. Bryn, did you want us to call you in so you can do a manicure with us? We'd love to have you on. Hannah, any tips for marbling and ombre? Yeah, so the best part about both of those is you could totally do whatever you want. There's no rules for it. There's no right, there's no wrong, especially with marbling. Just kind of get your base powder. I always put my lightest color as the base. And then for me personally, I use 3 colors. I use a light, a dark, and then I use a glitter. And I like the glitter because it adds a little bit of depth to the marbling look that you're trying to achieve. So I start with the base, with the light color. I put in a little bit of the dark and a little bit of the glitter, and I just take a little toothpick or something and I swirl it like this. I know that's kind of like an awful description that I'm doing right now, but I just swirl it up a little bit. We did a live on it recently too. And then after I get the desired marbling look that I want, I paint on my base and then I dip my nail flat. And so you're not dipping into a jar, you're gonna dip it flat. And then that's how you get your marbling look. And I only do it, the first time I did it, I did the marble on all 3 layers, and I felt, after looking at it a little bit more, it was a little bit too much. So now I just do my bottom layer, just whatever the light color is going to be for my first layer of the manicure. Then I add my marble dip, and then I seal it with the clear French pink. So then the marble is exactly how I wanted it the first time. So Maggie's done with Scorpion Venom, and I'm done with maroons. I didn't put the gloss coat on, but I want you guys just to see the difference of the 2. Let me see. It might be too hard to tell in the video.
Turn my flashlight on, maybe.
Yeah. Hold on, guys. We're trying to get the best. Let me see.
Just the lighting.
Yeah. We might have to adjust the lighting for you guys over here. It's really bright, so it's hard to actually see. It's kind of washing us out a little bit. Maybe just bring that one, turn it off a little bit more.
We did have a question. If I buff too much of my real nails, is it bad? I feel like some of my nails are getting softer.
Yes, you don't want to buff them too much. If you're buffing them too much, obviously it's going to thin them out. So you want to do just enough to rough them up. And one little secret tip that I do is I actually don't buff the whole nail every single time. I buff right at the cuticle line as it grows out, and then every other manicure I'll give a good all over buff. So once you do a good buff the first time, you let it grow out. The only part that really needs attention again is going to be the growth at the cuticle line.
Still can't tell with the lighting. You guys can post pictures later of the nail sticks.
That's what we'll do. I'll post the pictures later, but you're right, the lighting is really harsh right now. Alright.
So any other colors you guys would like to see, or we could demonstrate that you might be able to see a little bit on camera tonight so we could take pictures of them for you later?
It might be hard. Bryn, your cuticles aren't ready. Seems to be your issue. Yeah, if you're not doing proper cuticle prep, it is definitely going to be hard. It's not going to stick. Sorry, I got distracted there. It's not going to stick because naturally if you get product on your cuticle, as your nail grows out, there's going to be a lift, and that's what's going to cause a lift as your nails go.
So if somebody that wants to see a good green for Christmas,
we have 90 miles to Florida.
And Clover, we actually have a couple greens. So let's show you both of them. So we've got,
Here's Clover.
I'm looking for 90 miles
Right here.
to Florida. Right here.
Oh.
That's Mermaid.
Sorry.
Alright, so we're going to do Mermaid and 90 miles to Florida on nail sticks for you guys. I'm
Might
sorry.
be too hard.
Clover
Yeah.
and 90 miles to Florida. But we'll at least show you guys.
Let's show you guys in the jar first. See if you can see the difference. The
So
light
this
might
one's
be harsh.
very like a true, like almost like a John Deere green, so the perfect Christmas green. This one's more of a minty with a slight little sparkle is how I would describe 90 miles to Florida. It's
kind of a
one
lighter,
of my favorites.
a lighter evergreen.
Evergreen.
But
yeah.
I'm a little bit colorblind, so I don't know.
So we're gonna go ahead and I'll take 90 miles to Florida, and Tiffany has Clover. So we're gonna.
Hopefully the light will allow us to show it good for you guys this time. Actually, I'll let you do it, and I'll read through some of these questions. Elise just ordered French white and French clear and double treble. I think you're going to love all of those. And you know what, too? I think if you ombra'd double treble with the French white, it would be really, really pretty. Let's see. Love the new photos on the site. Thank you, Elise. Yeah, we're working on it. Pretty soon the whole site will have those photos, and it'll be a whole new site. Hopefully, I think about maybe 2 more weeks or so we should have it up, but I can't promise that just yet. That's our hopeful thinking right now. Let's see. Question. We got Grace's question about buffing the nails. Bryn, you have time to get your cuticles ready.
Soaking there off.
Someone's soaking theirs off?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. If there's anybody who's ready that has empty hands and wants to do a manicure that has been struggling or needs help, let us know. That's what we're trying to do tonight. We want to get one of you users in here and just help you guys personally. Michelle, I don't understand your question about French clear. Brooke, we use this product. Let me show it to you, actually. For our cuticle removers, Brooke, we use this stuff called Blue Cross. We got it on Amazon. It was only like, I don't know, what did we pay, $5 maybe for this?
Not much at all.
Yeah, and you just sprinkle it on your cuticles, and you just use a regular cuticle pusher, and you just push them back, and it comes right off. One secret that we do is we never, ever cut or clip our cuticles because it'll keep them like fraying, and they won't heal and look nice. I'm very picky about how mine look, and this stuff works amazing.
It literally just lets you push them back. No cutting, no nothing. You just, with your cuticle pusher, you just slide right back. So I'm almost ready. I'm putting on the top coat, so maybe that shine will come through.
Courtney, I see you trying to get that rose gold. Honestly, I thought I had it perfectly, and then it was reevaluated, and I did not have it perfectly. It was kind of more like a champagne. look, which I can still share with you if you guys want to see that. And Brooke, all you have to do is just put it on and push the cuticles back. Maybe if your cuticles are super overgrown, do it more than once to kind of get the removal going.
So Tiffany, what's your favorite thing about Peppy Gel? If you had to pick like a favorite thing, what would you describe to everybody as your favorite?
I like the strength and the durability and how it doesn't damage my nails.
Sort of. You can sort of see.
Here, wait. Let me put a white back on it. Ah, that's not white. Here.
So let's see if that works. Not as easy to see, but this one definitely is like the true like Christmas John Deere green. This one's like an evergreen minty with this beautiful same sparkle as the color. So 90 miles to Florida, it's minty evergreen color. It has the same exact flat little sparkles in it. So it's not like a shocking sparkle. Some of our colors have sparkles, but some of them have these beautiful, just flat sparkles that are the same color as the powders. Like Purple People Eater has like a really nice flat shine, shimmery sparkle. Slate has a really gorgeous, flat, shiny sparkle that's the same color as the pigment. So,
Courtney, champagne is easy. We just did 1 layer of Pop the Cork and 2 layers of Cottontail, and you get the perfect light champagne color. Champagne and black for New Year's, yeah, it would be amazing. Katie, if you're having problems with the nail popping off, it is definitely the prep. Either maybe oils on the nail or not buffing enough, for sure. So make sure you're washing, sanitizing, buffing. And then our favorite secret tip that we've been sharing recently is after you buff, making that the last thing that you do, swipe your nails with a cotton ball with acetone, and it dries the nails out just a little bit, and it's really good to make the powder stick and last longer, and you don't get those little lifts.
So Becky is wanting to see wine. So I'm going to start in on wine. You can use a toothpick or stirring stick like Tiffany says. I just shake my powders up really good if you don't have anything to stick in it. Make sure you loosen it. You can get ridges on your fingernail with the powder if it's very compressed. So just make sure you always loosen your powder up.
Tammy, we don't have a list of colors. We've only done a few mixes that we've actually shared with you guys. But there's a few other, actually quite a few users in the group who have mixed some colors on their own, and they've all come out gorgeous. But I think on the new website, one thing we want to do is create like a recipe section. And there it goes.
Mixed colors, it's together. That way maybe people can get some ideas. So if you have personally mixed colors and you're watching this live, if you can comment what colors you mix together.
Chianti. Gray, how do you want to see Pop the Cork and Chianti? Do you want to see it layered or actually mixed? And just again, you guys, if anybody's on here who needs to do their nails and have them blank and ready and have Peppy Gel product, please let us know. We want to call you into the video and share with you our favorite tips to make sure you get the best use out of your product and make sure your manicures are lasting for that 3-week period.
So I'm in on wine. Again, I'm sorry, it's very hard to see. It's this beautiful, like you were drinking like a beautiful purple wine, like a dark, dark, gorgeous, plummy purple color is how I describe it, right?
Yeah, it's a very dark plum.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
It's almost like marooned, but much darker. But it has that same purple undertone, but twice as dark. So if you want something more pigmented, wine is a good option for you. Hey, babe, can you hand us the charger for her phone? We have our husbands here helping us do live.
So one of my favorite purples is Gold Digger. Gold Digger, I won't put on a stick because it's going to be hard to see, is just a flat, gorgeous, medium to dark purple. But Gold Digger is just definitely one of my, if I had to pick a favorite purple, I think Gold Digger would be my choice of purples. One of my other favorite colors is Chin Up Princess. Chin Up Princess is gorgeous. One of our lives earlier in the summer, we did bikini season, and we did 2 bikini seasons and a Chin Up Princess on top, and that was hot. So layering with Peppy Gel is awesome because there's so many pigments and colors. You can also mix a little bit. We made an army green earlier this summer by mixing Bee Sting and Onyx together. So you really can get playful and fun with Peppy Gel. There's no rules, that's the beauty of what we've created, is we wanted you guys to be able to express your personalities. That's what I think is awesome about fingernails, is sometimes you have to have a certain outfit, you have to look a certain way for work or life in general, but generally you can get away with some pretty fun fingers.
Yes. And guys, or ladies, I should say, if you haven't ordered Peppy Gel yet, there is a discount code for starter kits that gives 10% off, and the code for that is ThankYou10, and I put the link up in the title of the video, so if you guys are interested, you can just click the link and then type in that code, and your starter kit, you get to pick any color that you want, unless, of course, you do the French starter kit. So Gray wants to see Chianti mixed with Pop the Cork. Do you want to try and blend that together?
Layered?
Mixed.
Okay.
Except I don't know if you have Pop the Cork up here. We'll have to, hold on, Gray, we're going to look for it. I don't know if we have all, I thought we had all the colors out, but we might be missing a couple of them. Yes, Jessica, you can definitely use tips for the white and then just put the clear over it, and you can get your French tip line from the tip that you put on underneath. Wine and Gold Digger. So Gold Digger is like a
little brighter of a purple.
Yeah, it's in the middle. So you have maroons, and marooned is lighter. It's a red, but with a purple undertone. And then you have Gold Digger, which is almost in the middle, and then you have wine that's really dark. But the Gold Digger has a little bit more red to it, but it still has that purple based undertone. So I want to show you, where's wine? Do we have it still? Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'll show you the powders. Later I could do stick samples for you guys, but the lighting in here is really bad, so it's not working how we planned. But I'm hoping from this you can kind of see the difference. Starting with the lightest is marooned, in the middle is Gold Digger, and then wine. So same color family, but it has a light, medium, dark tone to it. Wine gets really, really dark when you have 3 layers on. In some lights it can almost look black, I think, sometimes. And then you have Gold Digger, which is in the middle, and then marooned, which is lighter, less pigmented. Alright, let's see. Molly, yes, we're 7-free, we're non-toxic, and cruelty-free.
So I do not have Pop the Cork with me down here tonight, guys. So I won't be able to show you Pop the Cork, so I'm sorry about that.
Scorpion better. Yeah, can you grab one? Yeah, there's one up there. We'll get one. Alright. Thank you, Elise. Let's see, I'm missing some of the questions. We had to switch phones, so I'm getting used to reading them on this phone. Kaylee, this holds up great at work. As long as you do your proper prep prior to application, these nails are going to last you. The average user, I would actually say, is 2 weeks. You can wear them for much longer than that. I prefer to wear mine for 3 weeks. I'm a little bit lazy. I don't like to do my nails all the time.
So also, one thing that's awesome about Peppy Gel is, some of you guys know, when you use regular nail polish, it seems like a pretty quick application. You get your couple layers on, but then it takes forever for that top coat to dry. And then it's like you look down and you're like, oh man, I just smudged fingernail. I gotta take it off, do it all over again. Peppy Gel's awesome because it takes 20 minutes for both of your hands. And kid you not, 2 minutes, that top coat is hard as rocks, and you're ready to just go do whatever you need to do.
I highly recommend watching one of our lives, because we do it on live in real time, and you can see 2 minutes we'll touch our nails and it's completely dry. Marlon, you asked which purple is the lightest. If you're referencing the 3 that I just showed, it's marooned, but we actually have a whole spectrum of purples. There's lavender, or there's like
a baby
lilac, which is, this one's called It's a Cakewalk. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself here. And this one's really light. So if you go on the website, in the spring section, there's a lot of light purples. If you go into the winter section, there's a lot of dark purple. So it just depends what your preference is.
So give me 1 second. I'm going to get a small little bowl and 2 measuring spoons so I can have fun mixing some colors for you guys. So
All right.
I will be right back.
I guess I'm going to hold it down while she's gone. All right, so Katie, that's awesome. We'd love to see some of the nail work that you do. We do have black. It's called Onyx on our website. And I actually just took a manicure off on Tuesday wearing Onyx, which is one of my favorite manicures I've ever done. But if you scroll on our page, there's some pictures of it. It was black with the pink Barbie glitter. It was actually a really fun manicure. Copper tone. Yeah, we can show you copper tone. Let me pull that one up. I think I left it out here somewhere. Oh, right here. Yep.
All right.
Oh, thank you, Katie. So here's copper tone up close. It's very much what it's been named. It looks like this when it's on, actually, like the jar. Which a lot of them don't look like what's in the jar, but this does. It's very copperish.
So I'm going to show you 2 things. I have 2 ideas with this particular project. We're going to use Chianti and Pop the Cork. I'm going to show you what I think I would do to mix, but then I'm going to show you how you could layer the 2 colors on a stick if you don't want to mix the powders. So I'm going to start by mixing, and Tiff will take a picture later, and then I'm going to show you the second one with dipping in layers to get maybe the same effect you might get otherwise.
Okay.
So I'm going to go a little heavier on the Pop the Cork, I think, is what I'm guessing. So I'm just going to play with the measuring spoon.
Yes. All right.
I'm going to use a whole 1/4, and we'll do 2 scoops of the Pop the Cork. Then I think that I'm going to do just a 1/2 of a scoop of the Chianti because it's a very bold color. You want to kind of add more as you go. You can't reverse. So let me mix this up and see what happens. Kind of hard to tell until we put it on a nail stick.
Katie, a bright, blinky, super sparkly color. We have quite a few. Barbie, it's a really bright, sparkly pink. We have Starlight, which is a super bold silver glitter. Pixie Dust is also a silver glitter, but it's finer, and it almost, in the right light, has a little bit of a rainbow effect to it. We have Frisky on the Beach. It's like a solid blue, but it has a gold glitter in it. And Chin Up Princess, which is like a lilac glitter. So we have quite a few. Island Oasis, yes, it has a little bit of sparkle to it, and it's a little bit see-through on that one. So if you don't want it to be so see-through, add a layer of French white underneath, but it definitely has some shimmer in it.
So one tip for you guys when you mix colors, because I went through this trying to make our army green, is be careful with your darker colors. When I first started mixing, went really heavy on the dark and then had to start from scratch again. So go very heavy on your lighter colors. So Pop the Cork is what I went a little heavier on, and then slowly add in your heavier colors so you don't overpower that lighter one.
That's pretty.
That's pretty.
That looks really pretty gray. It was a good suggestion. Is there any ladies on here? I know I keep asking, but we really want to call one of you guys in, one to talk personally. So actually, if anybody wants to join in the video and just ask questions, we would do that too. Or if anybody who is getting ready to do a manicure tonight and wants to join in and have us help you personally one-on-one, please let us know. Just comment and say me, and we'll add you to the video.
Alrighty, so we're going to let that sit before I put the top coat on, so later we can take a picture of the recipe we used to mix this. But now I'm going to dip in layers just to see what kind of effect we get with the same colors. So I'm gonna set this aside so it can dry, and we will take a picture of this mixing concoction for you guys later. It's actually really, really pretty. So that was a really cool call.
Show what the powder looks like.
It's a little hard to see. I did 2 scoops of the pop the cork and a half of a scoop of the Chianti. So it really makes that gold pop. So if I had to describe it by looking at it, you get this gorgeous color of the Chianti, and it really brings out that gold sparkle. It just makes that gold just leap off.
It's almost like the reddish brownish version of Frisky on the Beach, how it just pops with that gold.
So
I like
now I'm
that.
going to try it a little different.
Yeah.
I'm going to do 2 dips of the Chianti and 1 dip of pop the cork. And then we'll show you the difference between the 2.
Hey babe, can you get me a little mixer? I want to try it with Forbidden. I think it might get a little bit more of that pinkish for the
You're
rose.
trying to pop the cork with Forbidden?
Yeah. I want to try it just to see. Alright, Bryn says she's going to join us in a couple minutes, so we finally got somebody on who wants to do a manicure. Monica, Cottontail, let's see. Let me see if I can find it for you. I know I have it right here. I have it. So Cottontail is going to be really hard to really truly show you because it's pretty much a clear powder, but when you put it on a white stick, it looks like white glitter. So this one is really hard. So I'm going to show you the powder, and I'm going to hope that you can see the glitter. Almost like the clear French pink, maybe a little bit more pinkish tint to it with a bunch of glitter in it.
Shake it up.
So I'm actually a really big fan of both ways. If you dip it, you're
Almost the same.
almost the same. You get more of an even look. But we'll post a picture later so you can see. It's probably almost impossible to see. But this one we did 2 dips of Chianti, 1 dip of pop the cork to get the similar look. Mix looks like it's a really pretty color.
Look at this.
It makes that Chianti a little more of a brown color, I would say.
It does.
And then that glitter, it's just stunning what it did to the gold glitter. So very good color combo. So keep requesting colors. You never know what we're going to create.
It's cool
Yes.
the way you do it. 2 different colors.
Yeah.
You can even mix 3.
You want me to label it so you don't get it confused?
I got them. I got the 2.
Okay.
Alright. I'm creating another one because I saw somebody write in the group about using this combo. It was Forbidden Crushes and Pop the Cork, so I'm going to show it to you guys. And I added just a little bit more pink undertone for that rose look, but let's try it out and see.
That's crazy.
Becky, yeah, we have quite a few light pinks. What kind are you looking for? There's Eternal Love, Stolen Innocence, First Kiss. There's quite a few. Oh, this is so pretty.
It is pretty.
It's definitely still very gold, but it has a pink undertone to it.
Add a little more pink. Maybe. That's the beauty of mixing, is you can slowly add a little more, add a little more.
Yeah. Hold on, I just did.
Can we give something away if they share and get it up to 100 viewers right now?
Yeah, if you guys share this video and get it up to 100 viewers, we'll give you a little pop sockets we can share with you guys tonight.
And we'll just random it and just say.
We'll do it on the video. We'll definitely give you a participation giveaway.
What about a mixing competition?
Let's see. Mine does too. Hold on, I'm trying to catch up on some of these. You'd like to see a red orange from Bobby. The 2 best that we have for that would be Chianti and Bordeaux, but they have glitter in it, so they're not a solid red orange. So I'm almost done with this one. It's definitely still very gold. But there's a little bit of a pink. I think it probably needed more pink.
Probably, if you're mixing these 2, I'd probably do 2 scoops of the pink and a half of a scoop of the glitter. to get that overall effect.
Yeah, so far the closest I've got is the cottontail and pop the cork. One layer, excuse me, 1 layer of pop the cork and 2 layers of cottontail. So I was waiting for Bryn. Is she ready? Let's see. I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss to see if she was. Monica, it does look a little bit pink in the jar. This looks pink, but when you put it on, it's almost like clear French pink. It goes on very clear, but it does have a light, natural pink little tint to it. It does look pink in the jar. But a lot of, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, a lot of when you put the powders on and apply them, they don't look like what you see in the jar. They look very different.
So if you guys are looking for a fun brown, that just popped into my brain, we have Jazzy Java, which is this gorgeous like chocolatey brown that works perfect for just about any fall outfit. So if I had to recommend a brown, I would recommend Jazzy Java, and then also a really pretty color is Marvelous for the fall. I really like that color too. So if I had to recommend 2 different fall colors, I would maybe, if you're wanting more of the brown or darker colors, those are 2 beautiful colors.
Katie asked how to get the 10% off. The link is in the video when you order your starter kit, and just type in the code THANKYOU10, and then you can put Onyx as your color choice during checkout. So that's how you get 10% off the kit. So if you guys can get us up to 100, we'll do a couple giveaways. We're still waiting on Bryn. Oh, Bryn says she's ready, so let me see if I can do this for the first time here. Let's see.
You have to do
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. Let me see. I'm like, I can't see comments on there. Can you help me? No, it's not, like that's not gonna do it. Right here. Oh. All right, Bryn, we're trying. Sorry. Trying really hard here. It's not working.
Can't find them? Here,
I
see us,
did.
everybody.
It won't let you. We're trying. We saw how to do it, and now it's not letting us do it. See if you can write a comment. Uh-oh. Here, do you want to answer some questions while we wait?
We can do side by side for you guys. We can post a picture of that. That way you can see the difference.
Sorry. Bryn, where are you? We're trying to find you.
Oh no, I feel
We
bad.
need
We
100
promised.
shares. Then Anna asked, I have a question. I mean, if you have a quick fix for a tip corner separating. If you're, are you talking about if your fingernails are already done with Peppy Gel and then the tip corner of your fingernail starts to separate? So
can't get
Elise
it?
said she just got her fingernails done at the salon and they did 5 to 6 dips. We do 3 dips, guys. Simple, easy, quick 3 dips for a 3-dip process. 3 liquids, 3 dips of powder is what we definitely recommend for you guys.
All right, Bryn, we're having a really hard time connect, but if you want, we can chat separately, and I will walk you through the manicure all of our secret little tips while going through the manicure. So I'm a little bit bummed. I don't know why.
So what are some of the neutrals, if you could name them off? We have Becky wondering, what are our neutral colors? We just launched a really good neutral color. Double Trouble is beautiful.
Yeah.
Au
Put it on my
Naturel
nails.
is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Satin Sheets.
Creme brulee.
Creme Brulee. First Kiss is like a very natural pink. Baron Bali's a little bit more of a darker khaki brown color. But those would be our most natural colors that I might recommend.
Order, there's a link up in the title of the video, and we have 10% off all starter kits, with the code THANKYOU10.
So again, we had another question, someone saying if your fingernails, one thing you want to make sure you do that will eliminate this problem for you is take the number 3 and run it over the back tip of your fingernail a little bit. This will seal those fingernails in. And if it's separating a little bit and you don't want to take them off, go ahead and take that number and run it over the tip of the fingernail. So that's what I would recommend.
Bryn, friend request us?
Yeah, friend request you.
Me.
Tiffany. Yeah, because you're on live as Tiffany. And then this way.
No, I'm on live as Peppy.
You're on live as Peppy, but then you kind of share with your friends. That's what it seems like.
Oh, okay.
Sorry guys, we have a bunch of people saying we're lagging tonight.
Yeah, we are. It keeps trying to try this again, and Bryn, we can just talk with you guys talk with you separately on how. But while everybody's on, before we hang up for the night, I do want to tell you some of our secret tips, because we did promise that in the tagline of the video. Every single day with you guys in the group or in Facebook messages or emails, and I can't stress some of them enough. The biggest one is doing your proper buffing. All right, let me start from the beginning. Everybody knows you have to sanitize your hands and push your cuticles back. Our biggest secret for our cuticles is Blue Cross. A lot of you guys already know this because I've seen a lot of you already buy it from our recommendations. You can get it on Amazon, I think for maybe $5 or so roughly, but it works miracles. My cuticles used to be a hot push my cuticles back and it's fine, but we never ever cut or clip them because they always will stay broken and never heal. The second biggest tip is Vaseline. That heals. It's done wonders for my cuticles. I know it has for Maggie's. And then we'll start talking about the application tips. Do you want to start?
Yep, I had one question real quick. Katie said, can you use normal nail polish design or use nail tattoos and put Peppy Gel in?
Absolutely.
You can go ahead and do whatever you would like on your fingernail bed, and then follow through with our Peppy Gel application, your step number 1, 2, and 3. But you're going to want to use French pink / clear. It's our clear color. So do whatever design you want on your finger first, and then the 3 weeks with your Peppy Gel with your clear. So continue through with your normal 3 dips of your clear powder at that point in time.
Yep. So now we'll go back to application tips. After you do your cuticles, you buff your nail. That buffer block is really hard to get up near the cuticle and on the cracks, like the edges over here on the sides of your nails.
So just use a good
little filer.
Nail file and just kind of get in. Again, don't buff your nails hard, guys. This is not meant to take layers off your fingernails. We're talking just like a, I'm going to do it on a plastic nail because I don't want to take a little bit to rough it up. We're not talking like aggressively file. We're talking just lightly rough up the nails. You don't want to take a whole layer of your own fingernail off. That's not the purpose to this step.
Just enough to remove the shine of roughness for the powder to stick. Then swipe your nail with acetone. This will remove all the buffing debris and it'll dry your nail out. So you're going to base or foundation for your powder to stick. Your manicure is not going to last if you don't create a foundation for it. Just like if you build a house or something, the foundation always has to be there to make things stay solid and last for a long time. The other biggest thing is it's not really a tip because it's in the instruction cards, but we highly recommend 3 layers over 2 layers. 3 layers will last much longer. It's chip resistant and crack resistant at that point. As long as you apply an even, nice base. If you go too thin on your base, then sometimes you might have an issue. But for the most part, it is chip and crack resistant at 3 layers. 2 layers is not, because when you buff during the process, you're taking powder away, which means you're taking away some of the structure.
On the fingernail, and then we jump into our dipping process. So I'm going to show you very up close here what we recommended on the first go around before you dip into the powder. So on the first go around, you're going to only go part way on the fingernail. Part way.
About 80% up the nail.
So not all the way down. Let me dip it so you might be able to see. We have a bold color here.
Yeah, there you go. That was Domino.
Sorry.
Do you guys hear Maggie's dog?
Yeah. So if you can see here, here's the base of this fingernail stick. We went about 80% of the way down. We found that's extremely important. That way you don't get a thick line down here, down by your cuticles.
Yeah.
So on the second go around,
Why do we do that?
all the way down on the second go around, and then all the way back up on the fingernail.
Oh, thank you, Ariel. I'm glad you're watching the videos. And Bryn, I'm so sorry. We're going to figure this out for next time. But in the meantime, you know I will help you. You just reach out to us. We can do a video chat, a phone call, or through Facebook Messenger, whatever you prefer.
Somebody asked, where did we get the buffer blocks?
Oh, so the buffer blocks come on our website. And if you don't have a starter kit, it comes in your starter kit. Oh, thank you, Katie. I'm so happy. I hope you love it. Make sure you join our group, Peppy Gel Tips and Tricks, so you can see all the girls in there.
So I've just done 3 dips. Now I'm going to set the powder, and then we'll lightly buff it.
Oz Red is so pretty.
I love Oz
Who's
Red.
going to wear Oz Red over the holidays? It's like the best
Hey,
red.
we're almost at 100. You're almost about ready to give.
Pockets, you guys. Share, 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 share. Get us some pockets to you. We're only 5 people away.
A minute about Copperton.
Gray, oh, Gray, I just showed that not too long ago, but let me show it again. Oh. I can't read sometimes. Okay, Coppertone, it looks almost like it does in the jar. It's very much what it says, very coppery. Kind of reminds me of my grandma's old, like, copper dishes or antiques that she would have sitting, like, on the mantle sometimes.
Yeah.
Sorry, being loud. I'm just doing the whole process.
Oh, no,
So you can see Oz Red.
Is a very dark purple with some small little rainbow glitter flakes in it. We were so close, and now we just dropped back down into the sockets we wanted to share and give away. I'm working on Coppertone for you. Pop the cork next to Coppertone. Yeah, they're completely different, but I'll definitely hold them up. Unicorn tears mixed with double trouble. Ooh, I bet that's really pretty. Is it okay to paint designs with your regular nail polish over it? Yes, Katie, you can do that, or you can paint them on right underneath your finish gel, so it seals them in. All right, working on my Coppertone.
So after your step number 2, after you've buffed your fingernail bed, this part's important so you don't get this like splotchy, matte looking finish. Make sure you wait a whole minute.
All right, well, almost done with Coppertone.
Katie asked if it's okay to paint designs with regular nail polish over it.
It is. We just answered that. But let me tell you guys again, yes, you can absolutely paint designs on your Peppy Gel. You can do anything you want. I mean, literally the ideas are endless, and that's actually probably, now that I think about it, one of my favorite things. I'm not sure if you can see this, Gray, but this is Coppertone up close. Hey, Haley. I want to see pictures of that baby. Let's see. Gray wants to see He Blew My Mind. We certainly can. All right, so
there's Oz Red, beautiful red sparkly color with it being completed. All 3 dips, all 3 steps. It's a gorgeous color. Though it's got the sparkle, is very rough to the touch. you'd actually never know the sparkle's there. That's the cool thing about all of our sparkly powders. And some people, if you're a little nervous, you might be able to feel those sparkles. It literally just as smooth as any one of our other powders. So sparkles are definitely awesome. I like my sparkly colors.
So after you guys do your application for the foundation and how to apply, is definitely the next part. You want to obviously use the buffer block to buff over the whole entire nail, getting into the sides of the nails, like right over here. The buffer block but you can do it with a skinny nail file, and you can get in the sides really easy, no problem. Uh-oh, I almost grabbed the wrong bottle.
Sorry.
But yeah, so it's pretty easy. I know a lot of you guys use drills. That can seem intimidating to some new users that see that in the group. You guys, you don't really need drills. If you put an even application on your fingers, the buffer works all the magic. Maggie and I never touch a drill, ever. We all we use is the buffer, and that's it.
I don't know if I'd be enough coordinated for that.
All right, Gray, here's He Blew My Mind. It doesn't have the shiny coat on, but I just want to show you the color up close. We'll have to do photos later because the lighting in here is just really terrible for it.
We'll do photos tomorrow with our nail sticks and post them up of the different colors we tried for you guys tonight.
Yeah, they'll look a little bit lumpy though because we weren't perfecting them over here tonight. All right, so let's go through one more time, see if we missed any questions.
Now's the time to ask any questions, guys, before we log off for the evening. So ask away real quick. We'll stay on here for a couple more minutes while you ask any questions that you might have.
Stephanie, yes, you get a confirmation email when your order goes through, and then when your order ships, you'll get a shipping email afterwards. Stephanie loves sparkles. Thank you, Katie. If there's anything else that you guys want to know pointer-wise, secret-wise, please tell us. I mean, we talk about these all the time, but honestly, we can't stress them enough. It's how you're going to get the most out of your applications. And if you're anything like me, I only like to do my nails once every 2 weeks, but I prefer to go 3 weeks. Do you have anything you want to add?
No.
No?
It's just a really good 3-step process. Again, one of my favorite things is how long it lasts, and you're capable of doing it at home, and again, is one of my absolute favorite things. We challenge you to share your pictures in our Peppy Gel Tips and Tricks group. It is absolutely a blast to see all the pictures coming through, the different things you've created, the colors you've mixed, the stuff you've tried. Whether you're a first-time user, you've been using Peppy Gel for a while, it's just awesome for you guys to share, and you guys give each other so much amazing encouragement.
Yes, and Tammy asked about seeing colors on sticks that are not listed on our website yet. The only thing we have not on our website is the colors we just mixed right now. Everything else is potentially upcoming new releases that we might share sometime soon with you guys.
You never know what we're going to do on our lives and what we might be releasing.
Jessica, we'll give you a pop socket. Help us get up to 100 and we'll send one to you.
A couple people keep asking what grit style you use on a nail file.
They're all like 120/240 grit.
Yeah, we use a 120/240 is the one I use out of preference.
Yeah.
One side is a lot rougher, the other side is a lot smoother. So that's the difference between the 120 and the 240 if you're not sure what that means.
Yep. All right, so I think that's about it for tonight. We'll do this again next Thursday.
I think at one point we did get over 100, so you want to scroll through that and pick a random?
We did? Yeah. Let's give one out to Jessica since she was one of the first persons that said it, and Zara. We'll give one to Zara and one to Jessica, and Summer Ann wants one. We got you, ladies. We're going to send you guys one.
Can we get a gray one? I feel like gray's been...
Yes, Gray. Where is she?
So we got four.
So you four
giveaways.
ladies, make sure you message on Peppy Gel,
Yeah.
Tiffany, your address, and we'll get those out.
Yeah, message us. I'm going to say the names again of the pop socket people. Gray, Summer Ann, Jessica, and Zara.
I'm sure they DM you.
Make sure you guys send me a direct message through Peppy Gel with your addresses, and we will send you guys a pop socket. And thanks for watching.
Have a great night, guys. See you on Tuesday at 8:30. Bye.
Arrivederci.
There you go.